Bed's made. Definitely need a haircut. Today we are going on a hike. I'm going to take Zeus, the big husky, the big bad wolf, out into the wilderness today. We're going to do a little 5K hike instead of my typical 30-minute cardio session. So let's get ready to head out and embrace the cold north. Today it's a cool minus 13 right now, which is a lot better than the last couple days. Last couple days it's been very cold out here. Minus like 30, minus 40. I've never experienced this type of weather before. My Jeep wouldn't start. Jade's truck got a flat tire because the temperature change was so drastic. It was wild. So today, I've been promising Zeus for the last week I would take him on his winter hike. We haven't done it yet. And it's February. And usually in January we go out 2 or 3 times. So I'm behind a bit this year, but I'm going to shave some time out now to fulfill this mission for my husky. So let's get dressed. All right, I'm dressed. Let's go. All right, we made it into the Jeep. Zeus, you excited? We're gonna go for a hike in the woods. I don't think he knows yet, but I think when we get there, he's gonna be pretty excited. Something we do every single winter, right, Zeus? Good old nature walk. All right, as we drive, I thought I'd give you guys a little life update. So I tried to get to make some videos this past weekend, but didn't happen. I'm super busy. I do have a client project I'm working on still that's got to be done in the next 3 days, which I think I can get it done probably today, if not early tomorrow. So yeah, it's been hectic. It's been tough to try to fit in making vlogs and content in the last couple days, and so I haven't really produced much. So today I have some time this afternoon to shave out for this activity, which we're about to go on. And I thought, why not just take the camera along and we'll go vlog this scenic hike. I've been doing this hike for a couple years in the woods here. It's about a 5K loop. Me and Zeus try to hit in the wintertime because obviously he likes the snow. It is nice in the summer as well, but I haven't been out this year, 2026. I promised Zeus we'd head out in January, but it's been too cold and I've been too busy. So I said, it's February now, no excuses. We got to get out into the wilderness. So we're headed there right now, and we should be there hopefully in a minute. Zeus, we made it. You ready? Doors unlocked, water's there. Time to hit this hike. I had to put sunglasses on. Even though it's not sunny, it's overcast today. The light off the snow, the white snow, always blinds me. I was doing some research on that, and it's supposedly because I have blue eyes. They don't refract the sunlight like a pair of sunglasses will, as if you were like brown eyes. If you have brown eyes, supposedly it's almost like a layer of sunglasses on when it's really bright out. Blue eyes, we don't get the same type of effect with our eyes, so a little bit more sensitive, hence why majority of the time I will be having sunglasses on for a lot of outdoors, because this is somewhat true if I'm looking at water or looking at snow. But here's the scenery. It's kind of tough to see, but in the background there's a bunch of like mountains. In Toronto, where I'm from, you would definitely not see that. And it's cold. I was thinking like, I'm not going to bring my gloves because I can just put my hands in my furry pockets, but thank God I brought gloves. My fingers are frozen. But the good news is I'm only vlogging on an action camera. This is kind of new to me. I've never used an action camera like this. I've had a GoPro back in the day. And used to mount to a car to do some side angle shots and things like that, but I wasn't really an action cam guy because I was always like, the image quality is pretty crappy. But I have the Action 5. I know the Action 6 just came out. Everyone's buying it, but when I looked at the footage side by side and I've seen all the updates in the square sensor, you have the square sensor on this camera as well. People don't pay attention to that. If you know how to use lighting and know how to color correct like I do, I can make the footage look, I would say, even better sometimes than what I've seen with people sampled footage of the new action camera that's out currently. So I ended up opting for this, and the reason being is, when I'm walking and talking, holding my big camera is a lot of work sometimes. Plus I'm really nervous about it. I've got already stolen from me once out here, robbed. So that's one thing you want to be cautious of moving around with expensive camera gear. Second thing, it's heavy and cumbersome, and when I have gone on hikes with Zeus in the past, like I got to bring my tripod with that thing, all the lenses and stuff. I carry a bag, so it's good to, get some extra weight on you, but it's cumbersome is what I'm trying to get at with this. Like I pulled it out of the pocket. I don't even have to take my gloves off to hit start. All my other cameras I could, but like it's tough to hit the buttons. This is pretty easy, and the footage is not bad. There's some more mountain tops. Also, it's a lot more discreet. If I want to just throw this in my pocket, bang, right back out, done. So we're gonna try this setup for the year. I bought a new light as well, because at nighttime it's not the greatest, but with an external light for what I'm going to use it for, it'll work. And I got another ND filter. This is a ND filter on now, because if I take this off, you'll see me, but it's very washed out. It's overexposed. There's nothing you can really do about that, unless you're a smart guy like I am. You just throw one of these things on for like $15, $30, depending on which ND filter you want to get. This is variable, so I can change it to make it different levels of brightness and darkness. Anyways, there's another addition that I added to this camera. And then a clip mount, which I'm holding onto now. It's magnetic on one side, and there's just clips like a hair clip. So if I wanted to clip it onto my hat to do some of these stuff, like over the top shots, I can do that. I can clip it right to my jacket like so. And yeah, actually I use this more than the tripod just because it has a magnet. Like I can just stick it on things and film stuff. Pretty happy so far with this camera. Right back to the hike. And now we're getting a better view of Sudbury's rocks and mountains. Supposedly it's like this because this place was hit by a meteorite, and that's what created Sudbury, and this is the aftermath. Said there's not going to be any snow today, but there's a little bit coming down. I probably won't pick it up on camera, but with my polarized lenses I can see it trickling down. Kind of at an open section of this Junction Creek now. And like, look, if you're in the city on a Monday, you hear lots of cars driving by. Traffic. But here, nothing. Nothing, Zeus, nothing. Except me mumbling around, walking through the snow. Lots of rocks. Rocks everywhere. It's so crazy to me that now I film on a camera that's like this big. I remember like 10 years ago I had a Canon 70D, like a Joby Gorilla Pod and a big boom mic thing. Casey Neistat had. Just running doing vlogs with. It's wild. Wow. Now look at this. And I don't even know if it's gonna pick up the wind. There is some wind. I do have external mics, but I just didn't feel like on today. I want to see what it sounds like without the mics, because I was told that this camera's audio is pretty good. Now, when I run this back, I'll let you know if that's true or not. Oh look, smiley face. There's a painting of a, looks like a bald eagle. I did not expect it to be this cold, but it is cold. My face is burning. Usually by this point of the hike, I'm like, okay, it's kind of hot. But this time, no. It is crazy cold this winter. Last winter was not this cold. Now this section kind of looks like a movie too. You got the little bendy trail going back into some more taller trees. Checking my cheeks. I can't really tell with the glasses on, but they're burning. Well, today this will be my cardio. So now we're trek in the woods. But I do wish I was inside a little bit right now. Be a bit warmer at least. I would say this is kind of halfway. We kind of came in through this corner, and now we passed this part, and now we're right around here where the base of the hill is. So normally I walk to the soccer field, but today we're gonna turn back because I'm freezing. Oh man, Yeah, back in there, there's a trail that goes that way, and then this one looks like it's closed off. But yeah, it's not a bad little hike in Sudbury. Obviously, it'd be a busier trail if the weather was a bit warmer. Lots of seniors walk out here, people with dogs in spring and summer. Lots of bikes coming through here, people moving through. But I like the winter because there's nobody ever here. I just walked for 2.5K and didn't hear or see a single person. Sometimes it's nice to go a little nature walk. Heading back now, I guess. Hit the halfway point. It's cold. Not frozen ice. Alright, I got warm. I guess it was just because we were in open air for so long. Once I got back into the bush, I could even take my mitts off for a second. So, yeah, almost done. We're about 40 minutes in, probably 20 to go. And then we are done our winter hike for the day. Right, Zeus? He's smelling away. Alright, we're ending the road. I have to go to the washroom so bad. I always mess this up. Every time I go on a hike, I always say, you gotta stay hydrated. I tell people this all day, all my clients. So I'll have my coffee, I'll have some water, and then I'll have a full-on protein shake, and I'll fill it like a liter of water for it. And I'll drink all that, have a banana with it or something, and then go. So the good news is, yeah, I got a lot of water in this morning. And especially when it's dry, it's good for your skin. Lots of good benefits of drinking water. The problem is bathroom. And I'm not just gonna go pee on this fence here like Zeus would do. So we're gonna try to pick the pace up and get home quick. Because I gotta use the restroom or washroom or whatever you call it, or wherever you're watching this in the world. There's 1,000 different names for it, but you catch my drift. You know what I mean. Alright, I think I can see the end. The end is near. And yeah, not bad for time. We're looking at 48 minutes, and I said it would take me an hour, so it's called the high step on the way back. But it is pretty now because it's starting to snow again. And yeah, I didn't see one human on this entire hike. That just shows you how cold it is. People are willing to brave this winter tundra. Did you have fun? Hey, I'm talking to you. Did you have fun? Zeus. Wow. Yeah, you got snow. You got a snow beard. This is a camera. We don't look at the camera, but yeah, look at that hanging off your mouth. You're like an Eskimo dog, Zeus. You're like an Eskimo. He's frozen. But I had to take him out. He's got to get out and get some exercise. We haven't really done many hikes this last month. Yeah, you're leaking over my car, and you need to get plucked. Like, look at this. That's wild, bro. Wild. That's wild. All right, let's go home. Slippy fingers, dropping cameras, water bottles, leashes, keys. Alright, let's get inside here. To work at the gym. Second half of the day, let's get after it. It's light night tonight, just got a class only. No clients tonight, but tomorrow morning, lots of clients. So it's a quick one, but we'll make it worth it. So yeah, every Monday I run a class called a mystery class. And you may ask, like, what's the mystery about it? Nothing at all. It just means I can do whatever the heck I want with my class. So when I get to the gym, I usually decide, and I usually get a lot of complaints because people want to have like crazy variety, but I'm a very basic man. Stick to what works, not what's fancy. And so I don't know, maybe tonight I'll give them something different. We'll see when we get there. We'll see my mood when we arrive. Okay, I gotta be there in 10 minutes. It takes 11 to get there. Let's make it happen. Look at that. Made it to the gym at 4:58. Probably can't see that on my watch, but yeah, 4:58 is the time. Starting at 5. Early. So we're gonna head in right now, run my class, clean up the basement, which is the name of the gym, and then we're gonna probably head on home after that. So quick little 2-hour pit stop at the gym. All right, let's go. Wow, this is super bright. So anyways, just finished the gym. It is around 7:11, and it was a pretty quiet night at the gym. Not too many people came out to class. Well, I think it's because I can't even speak right now. I think the real reason is because it is starting to snow, and I don't know if you guys can probably see this, but it's ever so slightly starting to come down. So we're gonna have to put this Jeep into a 4x4, which is a quick little slam down there. And now I'll be prepared for the drive home. So we're gonna whip home quick. I gotta stop and grab some stuff for dinner, and then probably have to head a bit early because I'm heading back here to the gym at 5:30 in the morning. But the hustle don't sleep, and neither do I guess. So let's get going before the snow gets a little too deep to make this trek. All right, just like that, we made it home. Beat the storm. It's starting to come down, but as you can see, it's not too crazy. Not like all of January. January was wild out here, just wild. But that's pretty much today. We're gonna wrap it up here. 7:32. I know it's a bit earlier than normal, but I got a lot of things I got to get to tonight, and editing this is going to be hopefully one of them. I'm behind on a couple projects. Had a little mental block, but I think I'm pushing through it now, and I should hopefully finish everything up to probably tomorrow. I would not say tonight. That's a little adventurous, seeing that I got to get up in about, I don't know. I don't even know what time I get up, but probably get up tomorrow around 5. And on that note, as I mumble away here, I want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. And I will promise to stay committed this year to at least 2 a week. Fingers crossed I can keep to this producing content.